This is the most important strategy to crush her ego and gain the upper hand in any situation. Today, let's talk about ego. Everyone has an ego. It's that part of us that wants attention, praise, and sometimes feels better than others. But when egos get too big, they can mess up our relationships and interactions. Think about someone who always brags, puts others down, or never admits they're wrong. This kind of huge ego can be really annoying, especially with people close to us. It can make you feel ignored, unimportant, and even used. In simple terms, ego is how important we think we are. Having an ego isn't bad, but when it's too much, it can make us ignore what others need and think. This can cause fights, bad feelings, and hurt relationships. For example, consider a coworker who always takes credit for team projects or a friend who never listens to your opinions. These are everyday situations where an overinflated ego can cause tension and frustration. So, how can we deal with someone who has a big ego? That's where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism is an old philosophy that teaches us to be calm, in control, and strong. It gives us great ways to handle tough situations, including dealing with big egos. Stoicism was founded in ancient Greece by Zeno of Citium. It teaches us that the path to happiness is found in accepting the present moment, practicing virtue, and understanding that we cannot control everything. Famous Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus have shared wisdom that remains relevant today. Here are some key Stoic principles we can use. Focus on what you can control. You can't change someone else's ego, but you can control how you react to it. If someone is boasting, you can choose to not let it bother you or affect your self-esteem. Practice emotional detachment. Don't let their big ego make you feel bad or angry. When a friend constantly interrupts you, remind yourself that their behavior reflects on them, not on your worth. Talk to them calmly and clearly, using facts instead of getting caught up in their emotions. If a colleague is dismissing your ideas, calmly present your points with clear evidence, rather than getting defensive. Using these Stoic techniques, we can take away the power of their big ego. We stay in control and don't let them push us around with their overblown sense of self-importance. Regularly practice self-reflection to ensure your ego stays in check. Ask yourself if your actions are driven by genuine intention or by a need for validation. Incorporate mindfulness practices such as meditation or journaling to stay grounded and maintain emotional balance. Establish clear boundaries with people who have big egos. Let them know what behaviors are unacceptable without being confrontational. Remember, a healthy ego is a confident ego. By keeping our own egos in check and using Stoic principles to deal with other people's egos, we can have better, happier relationships. Instead of letting someone's ego drag you down, lift others up by being a positive influence. Encourage and support the people around you, creating an environment where ego-driven behavior has no power. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with anyone who might be struggling with someone else's ego. And for more great content on psychology, handling people, and stoicism, subscribe to the channel.